Hi, everyone. How are we doing today? That's amazing. I'm glad that you all could make it to our March town hall, and I hope to see you all at all the rest of them we have throughout the year. We're going to start off with prayer from Pastor Brian Webb. Come on up, Pastor. Thank you.
Thank you, Jada. If we all could bow our heads in prayer. God, our Creator, God, our Redeemer, and Lord, our Sustainer. Lord, first and foremost, we just thank you for life. Thank you for the breath in our bodies. Now, Lord, we ask, God, as this meeting goes forward, God, that the ideals and the solutions that come out of it, God, we will be unified on. That, God, that it will be for the betterment of not only the citizens, but for this beloved community. Now, Lord, we ask that you'll bless every public official. We ask that you bless every city employee and every citizen that has showed up. And as we leave this place, but never from your presence, God, we ask that our hands be willing to work, our ears are open to hear, and Lord, our feet are moving in purpose and in the direction you called us to. We thank you now. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Okay, now that we have prayed, I'll introduce myself. My name is Jada Dexter, and I am Councilwoman Arnold's assistant here in Ward 3. To start things off, we want to warm you guys up, and we're going to play a very fun game. I don't know if you played it in school. I did. It's called Kahoot, and it's going to be a quick trivia, just testing your knowledge on what's happening in Ward 3 right now. So get excited, get happy. On your phones and devices, you're going to go to kahoot.it, and it'll pull up a screen that looks like this. And then once you get to this screen, you're going to enter the PIN that's going to appear when I get back to the computer. There is also a QR code at the top of the screen if you need to access it that way. All right, we have I, we have nay, we have web, and we have fo. Okay. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and start the game in 3, 2, 1. Our first question is, what was the name of this recent event hosted by Councilwoman Arnold? It was pretty great if you weren't there. Yes, it was called Forever Young, the Senior Health Fair. Who's on the scoreboard? Oh, well, here we go. Our next question is, where is this mural being installed? Where is this mural being installed? Is it Old National Highway, Virginia Avenue, Riverdale Road, or the College Park MARTA station? Yes, it is. It is on Riverdale Road. Nay has climbed up the scoreboard. The next question is, what is planned for this location? Have you seen that old house over at the intersection? That is correct. We are planning to put a dog park over that way. Okay, thank you guys so much for playing. It's going to show us a quick scoreboard. Number 3, we have I. Number 2, we have Webb. And number 1, we have Nay. Woo! Yes. Okay, Miss Nay, so for you winning the Kahoot, we have a special prize. Yes. Are you ready to accept your special prize? Okay. Yes, ma'am. You are correct. Yes. You know what? Just for you, you can get a prize too.
Thank you, Jada. Good evening, everyone. I am Councilwoman Tracie Arnold, elected official for the City of College Park, Ward 3, where it is one city, 2 counties, and endless possibilities. And I want to thank you all for being with us this evening. If you weren't with us last time, we had our town hall, we did a Kahoot, had different questions, right? And I shared at that time, there were several people in the room that said, oh, I don't know what the answer is. And I said then, if you don't know what the answers are, it probably means that you haven't been engaged. And so I am going to encourage you to stay plugged in, stay engaged, so that you can answer the questions the next time that we have them. I'm not going to speak long. I'm opening us up. We're going to first hear from the city manager. He has a few updates that he wants to share. Then I will come back and talk about some things that we have that are happening in the ward. You're going to also hear from a developer in Ward 3 that's talking about a new development that's going up at East Main and Princeton. And so then we're going to wrap it up a little bit, take a little Q&A. But the first person that you're going to hear from this evening is our finalist, our sole finalist for city manager, Mr. Michael Hicks.
I don't know if I need them both, but well, good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming. Again, my name is Michael Hicks. I'm your interim city manager and the finalist, of course. Chosen from a group of candidates that all of them really have the skills to be the city manager. So I'm always thankful that College Park thought enough of me to say, Mr. Hicks, you're our guy. You've been with College Park for a while now, and we want you to lead us. But I want to give you a few updates. But before I get into my updates, I want to call this area Phoenix. I want to rename this area Phoenix Boulevard. So think about what a phoenix does. The phoenix is known for rising, right? So that's what this area is going to be, I want to relabel this area Phoenix Boulevard, because what you're going to see in this area when Councilwoman Arnold finishes with it, it's going to rival what you see in Buckhead. It's going to rival what you see in Alpharetta. It's going to rival what you see in some of the other municipalities, because that's where we're going. So my job is to find out what the council member has on her mind and run 5 years ahead of her to make sure we put the things in place. For an example, I'm already having a conversation with Georgia Department of Transportation, because once we finish building up this corridor, it's going to be a traffic nightmare trying to get in to let us do brunch, okay? Trying to get into the corridor that's going to be built down Godby Road. So I'm already having a conversation with DOT about how we're going to manage traffic. That's the vision I'm talking about. Also, in terms of operational efficiency, we're doing a lot of great things at the city. We are making sure in terms of customer service, we are there, we're working for you, okay? You want to start a new business, you can do that online now. You don't need to come into City Hall anymore. How many of you know that I've installed AI in College Park now? Okay, we've got AI in College Park, okay? We don't have we don't have a receptionist or a customer service rep answering the phones anymore. AI answers the phones for us now. So when you call College Park, AI answers the phone and it redirects you the way you want to go. Eventually, we're going to have AI reading our consent agenda. We're going to have it reading the agenda from our council meeting. We already got that in the test environment. So you'd say, Ms. Hicks, well, how is that going to help me? Well, when you come to the council meeting, it's going to be more efficient. It's going to move faster now, okay? We've already got it lined up where we want to try to get out of there by 9:30 so our citizens can go home. We're working on what we call operational efficiency. Some of the other things that we're doing is we're going to make sure that our department heads are trained from Public Works all the way to our police department, because we work for you, okay? We spend your money, so we want to make sure that the services that we provide are up to par. Okay, my office is always open, so please give me a call. I'm excited about what we're doing on Godby Road, and the new name is going to be what? Phoenix. Okay, so we got to keep rehearsing that name, because by the time Councilwoman Arnold finishes with Godby Road, again, it's going to rival some of the other locations that we know of. So we're excited about what we're doing. I'm happy to be a part of this, and I'm asking you guys to just wait a few years, and you'll see what Old National is going to look like, okay? Thank you so much. Oh, yes, I didn't know you had mine. Okay, great. So let me give you some of the updates here. I'll start with, let's go back to our staff updates. Let's go past the purpose, and the mission is great. Let's start here. So this is our staff retreat. I took all the department heads on a retreat last week. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to have a paradigm shift of what they normally think about. We can always go over to the convention center because we own that. But what I did was I took the department heads over to the FAA building, which is right across the street. But their mindset, they thought they were going out of town, because once we went to the FAA, it's a whole different setup. You know, it's like going into the White House. It's not what you think. You can't just walk into the FAA, okay? There's a whole lot of security involved in that. So we had a 2-day retreat in the FAA. So what you see here, let's go back. What you see here is all of your department heads: police, fire, public works, communication, city clerk, city engineer. All of them are here. And what we did was we focused on our strategic goals and our core values: local economy and growth, quality of life, transportation and mobility, public safety and security, and governance and customer service. Those are the strategic goals that we focus on in College Park, because they're all geared towards customer service. A few more slides. So these are all what we call chemistries, okay? And we want to make sure that we're exuding the right chemistry in College Park, okay? Endorphins. Everybody knows what endorphins is. If I'm running 3 miles, right, I get that extra push to finish another mile, okay? Dopamine, I gotta finish this book. I got 30 more pages, I gotta finish this book, okay? Serotonin, I graduated from college. Now everybody respects me because I got a college degree, right? Oxytocin, I'm gonna do this community service, and I'm gonna come back and tell you about it, and you're gonna feel good about it, so you're gonna help me too. This is one that we don't like, cortisol. It's the fight or flight gene. That's what we're trying to eliminate in College Park, okay? We don't want that gene that's triggered by fear and instability. So we went over that, okay, in our retreat. We made sure that we're trying to focus on these positive chemicals, okay, that we don't even think about, but we use them in our everyday life. Next slide. Some of the staff updates, we're trying to get a chief building official. That position is pending. Economic development director, we should have one by Friday. We're finishing up our final interviews on Thursday. We've got 3 interim department heads. Most of you probably know Lance Terry. He's been there about 25 years. Michelle Johnson left, and Lance assumed that position in recreation. Gerald Walker, communications, the eyes and ears of the city. Gerald came back to work with her. And how many of you know Chief Sheriff McQuarrie from our police department? Chief does a great job. Okay, so these are some of the staff updates. A couple of slides. Budget model. I wanted to put this up there because it's important for you to know how we're spending your money, okay? These are just 5 budget models, okay, that we could have used, but we decided to use the zero-based budgeting because I want the department heads to tell me everything they want and why they want it. So we wiped out the budgets, and everybody got to put in exactly what they want. So it's been zero-based. And I highlighted that because I wanted you to know that's the model that we're using in College Park. These are some of the budget hearing schedules. It's open, so please come, okay? This is the schedule where we're gonna have the different budget hearings. We're gonna have 2 or 3 public hearings, and then it's gonna be effective in July. Some of the spotlights. What I try to do now is try to do a little different with the city manager's report. I try to highlight a department head, okay? I try to highlight a department and showcase what they're doing. And then in February, we showcase our power department. And if you were there on Monday, you saw Hugh Richardson. Fire department, please go to our website under the fire department because they got something called Connect, okay? You can speak with our fire department. They give you free smoke detectors. They can come out to your residence and do an evaluation for you. All of this is free. And what I'm really proud about is we had no accidents in February. That's really, really big. That means nobody got hurt on a sanitation truck. Police didn't have an accident in the cars. Nothing happened in February, so we're happy about that. And also, our police made a major drug bust. I'm sure you guys heard about that on the news. So these things I thought was noteworthy. So I'm developing something called CMAC, City Managers Action Committee. So I'm looking for volunteers because I want you all to help me drive these strategic goals, help me drive the core values. So if anybody interested in being a part of that committee, we're gonna have 3 different committees. One is gonna be administrative. Help me focus on the leadership. Give me your ideas. Some of you have been in leadership for a while. Operational services. Let's talk about the services we provide for the city. And last but not least, the business community. You want to start a business in College Park? You want to know how the businesses are doing on Main Street, Virginia Avenue, Godby Road? Okay, think about joining this committee for me. Okay, this is what I'm really proud of. Because before I sat in the city manager seat, I was a chief information officer. I've been in IT for 35 years. When I started in IT, we were doing CAD 3. The network was in its infancy stage, and PBXs were king when I first started in technology. So I'm happy to report that I still got 1 foot over in technology, okay? Because I have to keep an eye on where we're going in terms of analytics. So I mentioned that we've installed AI. So we've got 2. We got one called Parker and one called College. Parker is your chat GPT. You can go to our website. You can type in, how can I get a land disturbance permit? Or how can I pay my business license? Bam, it'll give you that information. Again, it's that operation efficiency that I'm talking about. And College, you can actually call and say, you know what? I got an abandoned dog in my neighborhood. Who do I need to call? It'll give you the information to it. College Park is there. How many of you know that College Park won Smart City of the Year in 2022? In 2022, we won Smart City of the Year. We got smart cameras on Main Street that count buses, cars, pedestrians, and cyclists. We take all that data and we analyze the traffic, okay? And we make downtown College Park better. We're gonna do the same thing on Godby Road because the traffic is coming. So we're happy about what we've done in AI. Some of the analytics. Some more analytics. So what do we want to take forward? Again, the citizens, the staff, the guests, and the employees were all one team. We got one mission. Again, approximately 500 employees, approximately 12,000 citizens and guests. We're all one team. And you're going to hear me use the word harmony a lot because harmony is one of our core values. Okay? We want to make sure we've got harmony across the board. Trust. One of the reasons why I'm setting up what we call a CMAC, City Manager Action Committee, because I want to build trust with the citizens. That's why I want you to involve so you can see how we're spending your money. And of course, our actions determine the energy of the entire organization. You see, if you get people involved, the questions are few. The suspicions go down when you get people involved. So that's what we're trying to do. I think we should be there. Questions? Okay, so either I've done an awesome job or I've bored you to death, okay? So I think it's the former, not the latter. All right. Yes, sir. My AT&T friend. Yes, sir. Doing fine. Okay, so Lottie Miller Boulevard is what we call part of our 6 West development. If I could use this term, folks, we're going to turn some dirt. Let me translate to what I mean by that. We're going to get 6 West up, okay? We've already had a company that did an analysis, okay, on 170 acres. We're going to get that analysis back, and then we're going to start bringing some developers to the table, okay? We are doing something with Lottie Miller Boulevard. It's coming. It's coming, sir. I promise you. We're going to turn some dirt. We're going to have our own version of Atlantic Station, okay? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you got me on that one because I do a ride-along with Public Works every Friday from 2 to 3. And this past Friday when we did our ride-along, I wasn't looking for street signs, but thank you for that, though. I'll do that. Can you tell me what area, what some of the street signs are missing? Okay. Okay. That's important. So thank you for that. Yes, sir.
No idea. Are the residents of College Park eligible to tour that FAA facility?
No, sir, not really. You know, that's a secure government facility. And a lot of you all don't know that College Park owned the building, okay? And it took an act of Congress for me to get in there because it's such a secure building. You know, imagine me taking 15 department heads, 4 or 5 facilitators into that building. So we had to do a lot of preparation before we got in that building, sir. So I don't think they would allow citizens to go in that building. You all know what happened in, I think it was Oklahoma, maybe 20, 25 years ago. So they made federal facilities extremely secure now. Yeah. So how we feeling about what we heard? Thumbs up? All right. And the name of our new corridor is Phoenix. All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Hicks. As you all can see, you see why he is the sole finalist, right? Very passionate about the city of College Park, and we are very appreciative. Okay, so let me see what updates I have for you all here. Okay, so, well, of course, these are the latest activities that we've had that have happened over the past quarter, starting with the Martin Luther King Day Parade that we had. We hosted the King Day Parade for Clayton County. It was an amazing parade. It was the largest parade that the city of College Park has ever had. We had well over 100, 109, 110 participants in that parade. We also did a ribbon cutting on a new mural on the north side of the ward over at Zupp Park. And so that is a picture of that mural that we did. And then here recently, we just talked about the Kahoot, about the activity that we did for our seniors. We had a senior health fair right here on Godby Road, where we did well over 40 different screenings for senior citizens, from cancer screenings to eye exams. We had different vendors that were there that were also offering mental health services. And so we want to continue to do that. And that was a citywide event. And let's see, let me move to this side. So we have some updates in reference to some new businesses that are coming to the city of College Park to Ward 3. We have a new veterinary hospital that is coming right off of Virginia Avenue. We also have, for those who haven't been keeping up with it, we have a new team in the city of College Park. It is called the College Park Sonic Swarm. So you all may have remember, you heard me advocating last year for a new team. It is a drone soccer team. And everyone's like, oh yeah, soccer is a good sport. No, this is not soccer. This is drone soccer, where young people from 6th grade to 12th grade get the opportunity to learn how to build a drone, to program a drone, and to drive a drone without GPS. I'll say that again. They build the drone, they program the drone, and they drive the drone without GPS, which is really amazing because most drone pilots utilize GPS. Well, the beauty for us is that, of course, because we're at the airport and drones are typically not allowed here in this area, if you want a real professional on your drone, from what I understand or what I've been told, is that a person who can drive without the GPS is a better pilot. But that's not really the goal here. The goal here is to be able to engage young people in STEM technology and to offer them an opportunity to earn their FAA certification. That way, those that choose to not go the traditional route of going to college, they have a certification that they can utilize to then build a career and a life for themselves. And so we're looking at different solutions, alternative solutions for young people outside of traditional routes to help with workforce development. So this drone soccer team has already started. The young people have already been doing scrimmages. They are looking for other teammates, and they will be competing, as I understand it, this summer. So I'm looking forward to the students that are participating. And then last but not least, I can't see this well because the light is shining in my eyes. Jada, can you help me here on this particular image?
So one of the other things that Ms. Arnold is known for is she pays a lot of attention to the youth in the community as well as the seniors. We already addressed the senior health fair, but when it comes to the youth, she invited some of the children from Nirvana and Cranbrook. If you're not familiar, that's an apartment complex over on Godby Road, and they got to go to the Skyhawks game. So I thought that was a fun thing to announce.
Yeah, thank you, Jada. Thank you. Like I said, the light is blinding me. So yes, that is correct. We actually had a partnership to be able to offer the students, the youth, this opportunity for a free game. They had an amazing time, and we're looking forward to other partners helping us to expose our young people to activities. At the end of the day, we're doing everything that we can to support families and young people. All right, so I'm not going to talk too much more. I think
Before we move on,
Yes,
we
ma'am.
do have a quick video recapping what happened at our senior health fair.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to go through the video, and then I'll come back up and introduce our speaker who will be talking about the new development. For those who don't know me, I am Councilwoman Tracie Arnold. I am the elected official for the City of College Park, Ward 3, where it is one city, 2 counties, and endless possibilities.
CPR is one of the most important life-saving efforts that you can have for people who don't know. So take advantage of the opportunity. We're set up in the room right over there. You see our firefighters standing in the door.
Well, thank you. I'm surprised to see that one too. I appreciate that. Good job. Okay, so today we're going to hear. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, we actually have 2 developments that are ongoing, or one that's about to break ground here soon, but one that is ongoing here on Godby Road, which is Blue Sky Landing. I'm sure that you've seen it if you've gone up and down Old National. Here on Godby Road and Old National Parkway, you've seen the apartment building that's going up. And then, of course, we also have a new townhome development that's coming at the corner of East Main and Princeton. But before I bring up those developers, what I don't want to do is, my colleague has walked through the door. I was blinded earlier, but I want to take a moment to recognize Vice Mayor Joe Karn. Would you like to come up and say a few words? Thank you.
Hey, Councilwoman. Y'all got a great councilwoman. I just want y'all to know that. And she has hit the ground running, and she has a lot going on in her community on the north side of town and on the south side of town. And, I have the other half of Godby Road as well and some of Old National. So we work in partnership. We work together. We support each other. We protect each other. I've known Miss Arnold for, about 40 years. Yeah, since we went to high school together. Yeah, Mays High. So she is absolutely dynamic, and there's some big things coming on Godby Road. I know she ain't told y'all about it, so I ain't gonna say nothing. But folks, this year, there's some big projects coming on Godby Road. And I'm not just talking about those 2, but y'all gonna see some really big projects, game-changing projects coming to this community. And everybody that lives on Godby Road, you all are gonna be delighted, and I mean delighted. And all of the businesses are gonna be very, 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 very happy with this development that she got coming. So I'll leave it at that. All right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And we're going to actually keep the lid on that one until next quarter. All right. But in the meantime, I do want to bring up the developers for a new development that's happening on the north side of town. And the north side is considered that area where the MARTA station is, Woodward Academy off of Virginia Avenue. We have a new development that is, I guess we would consider it like a mixed use. And so I want to bring up Miss Ema, who's going to talk more about the project, and she's going to also introduce her teammates and talk to you all about this new townhome project that is coming at the corner of East Main and Princeton. Ema?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me here. And I want to thank Councilwoman Arnold and the City of College Park for having me. It's an honor to be here to speak directly to the community and share what I've been working on. So my name is Ema Udo. I'm the developer behind the Arnold on East Main. And I've been in real estate and development for over 15 years. My focus is to not just build a project or development that looks good, but also serves a need within the community. So this project is called the Arnold on East Main, and we are proposing to build 7 mixed-use townhomes here. So these are live-work townhomes, and here you'll see it has retail on the first floor, and then it has a 3-story townhome above the retail space. So each unit will be sold with the retail space and the townhome above it. Now, what makes this project really special and unique is that you don't find this here in College Park. You don't find it in surrounding areas, and there's a need for this. We have a lot of entrepreneurs here within College Park and out in surrounding areas. And so to be able to find space where you can have your business and also live close by or within the same space, right now we don't have that. So this is something where if there's a small business owner that wants to be able to lease a space, now they can live and work in the same place. They can have their business on the first floor and live above it. Or if it's an investor that wants to lease the commercial space and rent out the townhome above it, they have that option as well too. So this is perfect for small business entrepreneurs. If someone is a designer, if someone is a custom tailor, an artist, something with light foot traffic, this is perfect for them. So now they don't have to go out and get a separate commercial space where they're paying a lease there, and then they're also paying a mortgage or rent where they live, where they have one mortgage and one place that they can live and work within the community. This is great also because this keeps the dollars circulated within the community. Now they don't have to leave the community. You have more businesses here within College Park, and the dollar stays within the community. So I'll share a little bit about the floor plan and the layout of it. So as I mentioned, the first floor is a retail space. If we could go back up one more. Yeah. So the first floor is a retail space. Each unit will come with a 2-car garage. It has an elevator as well. Each unit has its own private elevator. So the retail will have a separate entrance for customers to come in, and then the residential will have a separate entrance from the back for the owners to come in. 2-car garage, there's also parking space in the back, and there will be parking in the front as well. And then the second floor will have an open concept living room, dining room, eat-in kitchen as well, half bath. The next level will have the bedrooms, and then the top floor will have a flex space, an open flex space for entertainment, or they can add an additional bedroom if they would like. It's going to have a wet bar, and it opens up to a beautiful big terrace where they can entertain on that as well too. So this project, this is something that will be not just beautiful for the location, but it serves a need for Main Street. Throughout this process, we've worked closely with the city to make sure that we are aligning with the city's vision and the city's goals for East Main Street. And so we believe this will bring just a beautiful product where the community can take advantage of. If we could scroll. Oh, I'll mention, the back, it has parking, access to the garage from the back as well. So you can see that there. Just to give a little bit details about the townhome itself, this is gonna be more luxury townhomes. It's gonna have floor-to-ceiling windows, elevator, as I mentioned, beautiful finishes. This will also have, as I mentioned, the terrace as well. So we want this to be a really nice product where someone can live, feel proud of where they live at. And then we can go to, I also want to introduce my real estate broker. They are here today, Tamara Roberts and Jeff Robinson. So they will be the ones that will be listing the property, and any questions you have, they will be able to answer as well. We've created a custom QR code, so if you want to scan it and be able to keep up to date on the progress when we break ground, as we go through the different phases, we can keep you posted on that as well too. We're here also, if anyone has any questions, we'll be here to answer any questions as well. Well, unless you have questions now. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. So we're really excited about this development, and as Emma just mentioned, if you want to keep up with the development, please scan the QR code. We also have some boards here where you can take a look, get a close look of the upcoming development. So very excited about that. I think the next part of our presentation today is going to be updates from our appointees, and so I'm going to turn it over to Jada.
Hi, everyone. Okay, so we are going to introduce you to our appointees. On the planning board, we have Chase Rumley. On the alcohol review board, we have Aaliyah Tusana. On College Park Main Street Association, we have Leanna Lynn. And at the Airport District Destination Market Organization, we have Tiffany McCall. We have a couple of updates from Chase. He couldn't make it today. It's actually his anniversary, but he did send in a video for you all to keep you updated.
Hey, good evening, Ward 3. My name is Chase Rumley, and I am proud to serve as a member of the Planning and Zoning Commission here for College Park. I am a Ward 3 representative. I apologize for not being able to make it this evening to the town hall, but me and my wife are celebrating our 3rd wedding anniversary, so look forward to joining everyone next time. I want to start by telling you just a bit about what the Planning and Zoning Commission does here in College Park. First off, we meet the last Monday of every month at 5:30 in the council chambers, and you're welcome to join. Overall, we help guide and make decisions around what the appropriate land uses are within the city of College Park. We're governed by ordinances and laws within the city of College Park, as well as state law as to what can and can't be included in making those decisions. You might see pieces of items come before us once a month, such as a rezoning request to change something from maybe family to multifamily, think apartment complex. We also will do conditional permits if there is a conditional use application, or most recently a conditional height permit to allow a structure to go over the height that is governed within our ordinances. Currently, we are also working through a bunch of text amendments. So text amendments probably aren't the most interesting thing, but those are the policies that govern what can and cannot happen automatically within the city for certain land uses. A good example here in Ward 3 is we had a conditional height permit come before us about 3 months ago for a new building right near downtown part of College Park. And the allowance was to increase the height of that above what was stated in the ordinance to allow for the development of that area. We're looking at the text amendments to see, are there pieces that we should more proactively change And by doing that, we can help developers and those folks interested in coming into the city and applying for land use understand what is and is not permitted without having to go through additional processes such as our hearings. We're continuing to work through those. We just held a retreat back at the beginning of January with training from our city attorney to help us also understand some of the areas that we could improve on within College Park. You'll also hear this year about a comprehensive plan update that's required by the state every 5 years and a comprehensive rewrite every 10 years. Pieces of that will then go into how we might make zoning decisions. We may proactively look at rezoning certain areas of the city based on the feedback from that comprehensive plan. So be on the lookout for more information as to that. I'd invite you again to join us. We meet the last Monday of every month at 5:30 in the City Council chambers. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And I look forward to seeing everyone at the next Ward 3.
So those were our updates from Chase on the Planning Commission. Up next, we have updates from Aaliyah Tusana, and she is on the Alcohol License Review Board. What this board does is they're responsible for what Aaliyah does anyway. She is responsible for giving us updates from the board that pertain to Ward 3. And the board, more information on them can be found at the College Park website. But some of their responsibilities are to hear appeals from decisions of the city clerk and deny any issuances or renewals of any license pertaining to the sale of alcohol licenses in the city. They also hear appeals from the decisions of the city clerk revoking or suspending any licenses pertaining to the sale of alcohol in the city. They also hear appeals from the decisions of the police department denying the issuance of permits pertaining to employment in a licensed establishment. And they also hear appeals from the decisions of the police department revoking or suspending an employee permit to any employee of a licensed establishment. The Alcohol License Review Board, they met on January 21st, and they met for about 15 minutes, and they voted again on the current board positions. Kelly Sutton is the chair, Aaliyah Tusana is the vice chair, and Sabrina Walters is the secretary. And you can find the meeting agenda and minutes on the College Park website, but I'll also be sharing this PowerPoint with all of you, and I have it linked here in the underlined parts. The ALRB meeting agenda and ALRB meeting minutes. All right. Up next, we have updates from Miss Tiffany McCall, and she is at the airport district, the ATL airport district. Now she is on the Convention and Visitors Bureau. I believe earlier I introduced her with the DMO, but now she is with the Convention and Visitors Bureau. So the ATL district is made up of different district stakeholders, and they represent College Park, Hapeville, and Union City. She wants me to make sure that you guys go and visit the website because they have a couple of fun projects coming up, and they'll be working with us here in College Park, specifically when it comes to the FIFA World Cup. They are going to, if you were at the last council meeting, they actually gave some updates about that. Their plan is to set up several different banners across Main Street, and it's going to have College Park's logo on the back, and they have a fun design on the front. They also gave out the NATJA Awards. So the winners of this award is the North American Travel Journalists Association. They have been announced, and they earned the Bronze Award in the Creative Marketing Campaign. That's the DMO category for our Black Restaurant Week partnership. This recognition, celebrates a campaign that not only promoted local dining, but also shined a spotlight on Black-owned restaurants across the region. It supports entrepreneurship, cultural richness, and community engagement. Okay. She also has some more updates for us with sales updates, fiscal year updates, and growing pipeline. I'll leave that for you all to read when I share so I don't bore us. We do have Constance Rodriguez in the building, and she is with Keep College Park Beautiful. Constance, if you would like to come up.
And we meet Hello, everyone. That's better. My name is Constance Rodriguez, and I am the vice chair of Keep College Park Beautiful. We meet on the second Tuesday of each month. So today I just want to share a couple of things with you that are happening in our community so that you all are well aware of what you can do to come help out. So first of all, Keep College Park Beautiful is all about community, pride and beautification and action. We work to engage residents, volunteers, and partners in keeping our city clean, green, and vibrant. We have several important upcoming events that we would like you all to become a part of. First of all, we have the citywide cleanup, which is happening on 2 different occasions. That would be March 28th as well as April 25th. On these days, teams will come across College Park working together to move litter and to improve our neighborhoods. These are great opportunities to get involved and make a visible impact. Next, on April 11th, we will host our Keep College Park Beautiful celebration. These specific events will recognize the hard work, dedication, and achievements of all of our volunteers and community partners. Then, on May 2nd, we will conduct our Litter Index. This is a very, very important assessment where we will evaluate the cleanliness of our community across multiple locations. These results require guidance from our future cleanup and beautification efforts. We encourage everyone to participate, whether by volunteering, joining a team, or spreading the word. Together, we can all keep College Park Beautiful, vibrant, and thriving. Thank you.
Thank you, Constance. I'm also going to go ahead and introduce you all to some of our other appointees. We have Mr. Ray Taylor. He is on the Board of Zoning and Appeals. Mr. Tracy Wyatt, who is the former councilman of Ward 3. He is the Business and Industrial Development Authority, that is also known as BIDA. We also have a couple of new boards here in College Park. One of those is the College Park Tenants Commission, and Mr. Wallace Harrington Stone has been appointed to that position, but I have not gotten a photo yet. So when I get a photo, I'll send that out to you all. We also have the City Charter Review Committee. Mr. Terrell Thomas is on there. We also have the College Park Commercial Leasing Relations Commission. Mr. John Azar is our appointee for that committee. And last but not least, our newest board we have is the Steering Committee, and Ms. Betsy Wiley is on that board. The Steering Committee is actually very important because it allows residents to give College Park feedback on what's happening in our housing. Before I give the mic back to Ms. Arnold, we have a quick message from Public Safety. We have Officer Gibbons in the building. Officer Gibbons, come on up.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. All right, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Officer Gibbons with the College Park Police Department. Wow, I didn't know that picture was there. So listen, I'm gonna give you guys a quick update real quick about what the police department is doing. First, I'm gonna tell you about the crime stats real quick. The crime stats in Ward 3, and we know Ward 3 encompasses the north side as well as the south side. So crime is down about 5% to encompass both sides, right? So you want to play them? Okay. So crime is down about 5%, right? So that's crimes in the north side and the south side. Most of the crimes on the south side are in the hotels. We know that Ms. Arnold has the most hotels in the city. So with the hotels, they're not really residents of the city of College Park. So what we're finding ourselves doing with those crimes, they're parking in the hotels and they're flying out. So they use park and fly. So the criminals are coming to College Park, East Point, South Fulton, Hateville, and they're burglarizing these cars, right? And they're, the targets right now are pickup trucks. So their philosophy is pickup trucks have guns in them, right? It's not always true. So what we try to tell the residents or the transients that come through, try not to leave anything visible in your cars, right? We have a lot of crimes in the city with breaking in vehicles. So that's the most crimes that we have in Ward 3, right? So we're starting this new initiative called See Something, Say Something, along with this Pedal and Talk Season 2. Last year we did it, and what it actually is, we get out on the bicycles and we get in the community, we get out of our cars, we get on bicycles, and we ride through neighborhoods, we ride through store shopping centers, and we actually engage ourselves with the citizens, right? And we found ourselves getting a real warm, fuzzy reception from the citizens because they don't want us always sitting in patrol cars. They want to be able to approach us, and we're more approachable if we're out in the community. So we have a quick video right here that we did, I believe, a week and a half ago when we were over on the north side. But before we show it, next week we're going to be on the south side. That means we're going to be riding up and down Garvey Road through all the apartment complexes. And we've done it last year, the same time, and we had a warm reception from all of the citizens from doing that, right? So you can roll it real quick, Jada, please. And again, this is on the north side. That's our major over community policing, and he's the major over the patrol division, Marcus Denard. So this video right here, this situation, they were on the street on Rugby, right? And we were riding the bikes, and there was a loud argument. So what people don't think is that people get on bikes and we ride, and we rode up on them, they were arguing, right? It was a guy and two girls, they were arguing. So when they saw us, they said, oh, wait a minute, that's the real police. Yeah. So that changes their mindset because we sort of kind of crept up on them. So what we also do is in the hotel district at nighttime when we work, we get on bicycles and we ride through the hotel districts to catch some of these crooks that are breaking in cars and doing all those things, right? So I know the city manager talked earlier about the great operation that we had last week on last Thursday. We call that Operation Good Life. Good Life. Goes back to what the city manager was talking about the Phoenix, right? So in our mind, we think that if we change the thinking of everybody, that'll change the dynamics of where we are here. So on that operation, we confiscated about $2,000, about 5 guns, 8 bottles of promethazine, which is syrup. It's got codeine in it. So it's like again, that was at one of the hotels on Old National Parkway. So with the officers, what the undercover officers did, they did some surveillance for a short period of time, and they discovered that there was a lot of drug selling and some other illegal activities going on. And they went in there with the SWAT team from South Fulton, College Park, Hateville, the sheriff department, some other jurisdictions, and we did a multi-jurisdictional raid on the hotel. We arrested, I believe, 6 people. We took a whole lot of drugs and guns off the streets. And to me, that's a good day in the city of College Park, especially on the south side. Also, we have a physical agility test on tomorrow. So the police department will always hiring, right? So we have a physical agility test on tomorrow. We're gonna have about 35 to 40 candidates that's coming out to become police officers. The mayor and the city council, they were so gracious to give us, I believe, 12 new police cars. Last week, we took those new cars up to Tucker, Georgia, to have those new cars outfitted. So when those officers are hired, they do FTO and they go to mandate, they have new vehicles to ride in. So we are doing a lot of great things in the city of College Park as far as the police department is concerned. Any questions about anything? Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Lots of great things happening. If you could just roll back to the last slide, I just want to make one correction. The comment about the steering committee. The steering committee is actually the committee that is in support of the new comprehensive plan. And so right now we have one person, we have 3 more slots. If you are interested in serving on the steering committee, as I understand it, there are 3 meetings over the next 8 months.
There are 3 meetings. They're virtual over the next 8 months.
We need additional volunteers. So while you're here, we need 3 more names to go on this committee to help guide the city in the new comprehensive plan. I think you heard a little bit about it in Chase's presentation. He talked about how important that was for us as a city. It's time for us to renew. And so if you're interested, please contact Jada so that we can get you on the list. All right.
Ready to go over some upcoming
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready. Let's see what's going on. All right, so what we have, the activities that we have coming up, most of you are aware of the fact that the last year we thought it was the largest parade in the city of College Park until this January came, but we will be having Juneteenth here again on the Godby Road corridor. And so if you can go ahead and get yourself planned for that, get yourself ready for the plans for that. We are expecting a huge crowd. Last year we had well over 500 people. And so I anticipate it's going to be larger this year. We've had vendors to even reach out from outside of the state asking to participate because we receive national news on that parade. And so we have had individuals who want to come into the state and participate in our Juneteenth parade. We also have coming up.
In August, what do? Go back to school.
That's right. In August, we're going back to school, and so we're going to have our regular back to school impact day. I know that the city does something for, of course, at the GICC, and we will participate in that. But we also have a special relationship and partnership with Mega Faith, the Mega Faith Center, and so we will be partnering with Pastor Jesse, who will be doing that community impact day for back to school. Voters registration. This is very important. Everyone should know that we have elections that are coming up. And if you have not taken the time out to go and verify your registration, I encourage you to do that today. And it's very important here because we're dealing with 2 different counties. We have Fulton County on the side of our district, where Virginia Avenue is, and then on this side, further down Godby Road is Clayton County. Clayton County is here with us today. And so we want to make sure that everyone verifies their voter status. It is important. I think that the deadline is it April 12th? What's the deadline for the primary? Oh, wow. You know what? Come on up. Come talk to us. I'm not going to do that. Come on over and talk to us about how we can prepare for the upcoming elections. Well, you need the mic so that the people can hear you. Come on. All right, introduce yourself and then share a little information.
I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Laura Llewell, and I am with Clayton County. Also, I'm with Outreach of Clayton County. So I call the streets are real. I'm out here in the streets, making sure everybody's registered. You know, you get a lot of people that comes see election and say, "Oh, I'm registered." No, you're not. Because if you're going to tell me you're registered, you're not registered because you never walked by to even check your status. Right now, it's very important that you all check your status. You can either go to My Voters page and see what your status is, and which is good, or you can ask either one of us to check it. But it's very important because you got the primaries coming up now, and that's a big, long ballot. And when I say long, you all need to really do your research on this ballot of the candidates that's on here and what's going on. You're going to have to do a lot of reading on this ballot. It's very important. And this is what we all out here to do in election, is to push. So you all know what's going on, because we always get the feedback, "Oh, I didn't know we had an election. Oh, I don't know anything about them." But that's not my job. My job is to let you know you got an election coming up, and for you to do your research, to give you this sample ballot to go back and do your research before May the 19th. You got advanced voting as well. And I always tell people, take advantage of your advanced voting. We're out here 21 days before election. 21 days before election, and you always get people say, "Oh, I'll wait till election day." Election day, you cannot go to the site that you was voting at for advance. You have to go to your precinct. We get the feedback, "Well, I'm not gonna vote." Well, ma'am, sir, you had 21 days, 2 Saturdays, 2 Sundays to come out here and vote. And that's what we pushing, and that's what we keep telling. So you all take advantage of this here. We're here, we're getting paid, we're making sure that we have what you all need. And when I'm out here, I give you everything and every information. So you have the last day for advanced voting is let me go back. May. My counterpart over there, is it the 15th? So that's for the last day of advanced voting. I told y'all, I just got back from Athens from a conference, so I've been on the highway rolling. Just make Miss J look, so I told her I'd be here. So, but we really appreciate if you all take advantage of all what we offer you all. Anybody got any question? Anything? Don't get quiet on me now. Come on, because I always got answers for you.
Ms. Laura,
Yes, ma'am.
can they register today?
You can always register 24/7. You can either go online, we can do it in person. That's why we got the ballot box right there in it. And I always thank you. This is what I always tell people. When you got these people coming up at the grocery store and say, "Hey, you registered to vote?" Technically, that's a third party. You all are giving out your information. It requires the fastest way, your driver's license, the last 4 of your social. I would advise, no. Because they still got to bring the information to South Fulton or to myself. If you're going to do that, you might well go online and register to vote yourself, because you can do an online application. Anybody got else? Any more questions? Because, it's got a lot of fraud going on out here now. So, okay. Anything else? Well, I thank you all for your time listening.
Thank you so much, Ms. Laura. We appreciate you. Okay, and she's right. I mentioned the other night at council meeting when we were at the National League of Cities, how we were reminded that your local municipal elections are the most important elections that you can participate in. It's the 3 Ps, if you don't remember anything else. Those elections give you the 3 Ps: the police, the prosecutor, and the principals. So if you if you remember the 3 Ps and why they're important to you, it's the police, the prosecutor, the principals. We all want great people in those positions, and that's why local elections matter. Okay, so let's see what else is coming up.
Ms. Arnold, what makes Ward 3 special about its position in College Park geographically?
Because it's the greatest ward. No, let me stop. I mean, when you think about the makeup of Ward 3, we have from Woodward Academy all the way over to Godby Road, and the airport falls right in the middle of our ward. And so Ward 3 is very dynamic. We have some historic parts of Ward 3 along with areas that are not in the historic district. So that's what makes Ward 3 very unique.
And your special slogan?
Well, it is our slogan, right?
Yes.
All right, it's 1 city, 2 counties, and endless possibilities. All right, do we have any more updates?
We do not. We do have a chart that shows who we work with in Clayton and Fulton County.
Okay, I think that's very important. So let's take a few minutes to have a little education here, because most people are not aware of our relationships with both Fulton and Clayton County, and the individuals that sit in these seats that we work with on a regular basis to help move not only Ward 3 forward, but the city of College Park forward. These relationships matter. And so if you have never seen this before, it's because we created it. It's new. And it's a part of our education series to make sure that everyone in the city of College Park, Ward 3, of course, they understand the dynamics that we have, but we're also learning that there are individuals who don't live in Ward 3 in the city of College Park that don't understand the dynamics that we have in Ward 3. So we always mention that it is 1 city, that's the city of College Park, but in Ward 3, we deal with 2 counties, and that is Fulton County and Clayton County. And the individuals that you see represented on this slide are those positions that we work with, those elected officials that we work with the most in Fulton and Clayton County. If you have never seen this before as a resident of Ward 3, and you would like to have a copy of it, I encourage you to reach out to my office. We're more than happy to share this with you, but you will frequently see me or hear me speak about the relationships with Clayton County, or you may hear that I am participating in activities in Clayton County. That's because College Park is one of 7 cities in Clayton County. So we have to have these relationships. You may have also heard that I am a part of Leadership Clayton. And I am a part of that class this year because of our relationship with Clayton County. Historically, in the past, we, the city of College Park, have not always maintained the best relationship that we could with Clayton County. Clayton is extremely excited that we are now partnering with them, that we are having projects and initiatives with them, and we are supporting the vision and the goals of the chairwoman for all cities in Clayton County. So thank you, Jada, for sharing this. Does anyone have any questions about this slide? Again, if you want a copy of it, just reach out to Jada and we will make sure that you get a copy. All right. Anything else? Oh, of course, the team.
Don't forget about us.
I can never forget about you all. You all are the rock, the foundation If you have not met Jada, Jada is the person who is in my office every day. You all know I'm working and Jada is holding down the fort. She, along with Miss Lexi Walker, Lexi is managing our community engagement, making sure that we get resources and information out to our constituents and others. We have a whole host of other people that work with us on our team, but these are the main two individuals that are supporting the office. Jada is full-time, Miss Lexi is retired and working part-time, and we appreciate both of them and everything that they're doing. If y'all could just give them a hand. Okay, and so it looks like we are at the last, we got to the end. All right, so this is the dream team. We also have Sean, who used to sit in Jada's seat. Sean actually was with me when I was running for office. He is my neighbor, and whenever he has time, we always appreciate him supporting us and volunteering with Jada and making sure that she is up to speed because it hadn't been quite a year yet. So, but I'm thankful for Sean, and I'm thankful that the city manager allowed Sean to spend time with Jada to make sure that she was onboarded appropriately. If you have questions, concerns, you want to reach out, here's the contact information. We will respond to you once we receive that information. Jada is pretty much on it. She knows how to reach me pretty much 24/7. And so unless anyone has any questions, we're going to wrap up this meeting for this evening. Please go and have some refreshments. And thank you. Thank you for joining us.